Alright, people of the world, this is GTArajgaming coming at you with a rare Sunday stream. So, let me get this full screen so I can see what I'm up to here. Ah, fantastic. There we go. So in the shot here, we do have our beloved Sega, I was going to say Sega Saturn, but Sega Dreamcast. And in a few short minutes, we're going to be installing this Pico power supply. However, I did have a little bit of an issue with the power brick in regards to it kind of not coming with the cable that I thought it would. However, one of the ends of the multi-bit connectors or whatever, that seems to fit. So whatever. Let me just post this out real quick before we get started. Alright? Before we get started. So whilst I'm in the process of doing this, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell as well. And also, if you really want to, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure to turn on the notification bell. And if you really want to, become a channel member, or you can just simply share the content, which is the last thing you can do currently to help out the channel. Right, let me get on to sharing this link, and then we will yabba dabba get busy. I know that didn't rhyme or anything, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So the goal here is to obviously install the Pico power supply. If the end of the power cord fits, then we shall do some game testing. If not, I'll have to order a new cable, and then that's me out some money. So, whatever really, I'm just gonna quickly put this link out here, and we shall be done. Alright, here we go. Oh, no. I forgot to post the link out to one other place. Oh my goodness. Right, there we go. We're all done. All we have to do is get started with recording. Because I have OBS in full screen, I cannot see the chat. However, I have my mobile device here, which will allow me to have a sneak peek at the chat, maybe a few seconds after. So, first thing first, to get this open, you're just going to need a screwdriver. I think it's a Phillips head screwdriver. So, I have one of these cheapo things here. Hi, ring light, how you doing? One of these cheapo things. Hello, can you focus? Thank you. One of these cheapo multi-bit screwdrivers. It does the job cheaply. So we'll take out our screwdriver, and we'll also need the correct bit. So give me a moment to see the right size. I'm thinking this little bit right here should do the trick. The way to find out is we can just turn the Dreamcast over and go for it. So there's screws on each of the corners here. However, one of the screws is indeed covered by this right here. So, So let's remove that real quick. Let me get the mouse out of the way first. Oh, Mr. Mouse, you're in my way, son. So let's just slip this off here. It's meant to be for the ADSL modem, but I don't currently have one. See, it's just literally one of these blank things, just to fill space. So the hole that we want is, hello overlay, right here. Obviously it's also in the other holes that you can clearly see. Let me just close this, put this to the side. I was already here when you sent that message, dude. I was trying to figure out status real quick. Oh, that's fine. I actually didn't realise that. So we're just going to set this to the side. And let's get started. Oh no, this might not be the right bit. Yeah, I'm going to strip the screws. There's something that you don't want to happen generally, stripping screws. Oh, this might be the bit. Let's see. I'll show you in a second. Yeah, it's the right bit. Alright, so we're going to be using... hello, can I frame this properly? Focus? Are you going to focus or are you not? Well, it is what it is. You're going to focus on my hand, but not the screw. Or the bit, whatever. There should be... What is it? It's a 3.5 millimeter what is it? Phillips head is what we're using. It's literally just 4 screws, then we flip the Dreamcast back over, and bada bing bada boom, we shall have the shell removed. Well, the top half of the shell is what matters. So let's start off where you can ooh, I may not have a screwdriver long enough for this. If I don't, then stream's over. Yeah, but dabba do. Oh, we may not have a choice in a minute here. Oh, let's see, how far down does this go? Oh no, we should be able to, I think. We should be able to do this by hand. Not that I would recommend doing it this way. Actually, let's not do that. It's a little bit more finicky than I'd like, so let's start off at the back here. I should really be showing that on camera, shouldn't I? Ah, there we go. I'm running over my mouse now. Lovely. Then all we have to do is just set the screw to the side for later. They're all the same screw, I believe. They're all the same type, I believe, anyway. The good thing is, you can just literally spin the Dreamcast around to any corner that you want. So, whenever... hello, you gonna focus? Well, the shell has definitely come loose. I'll give it that much. So you want this way? Oh, I could feel the screw loosening. Yeah, that's a really key thing right here. Sadly, I don't think these screws are magnetic. So yep, I can feel that shell loosening right up. And I heard a little clink, so that's a good indicator that I am kind of on the right tracks here. So what's going to happen next is all these screws might just fall out because magnetic screws, or may not. Okay, right. The shell should have just literally popped off. However, oh, there's 1 or 2 of them that are still. Okay. So for those who don't know, this is my first time ever taking apart a Dreamcast. I know how it's done, and quite frankly, it's astonishing how modular the console is. Like, it all just plugs in, like quite literally. So you like to have the motherboard. There's like a port on it. You plug the disk drive into that, and then there's some other cables that go into the motherboard and all that. Wow, are we really not? This is an indicator the shell is very much coming up. Oh, it's this rear one. Okay, I see. Wait, that rear one I'm working on now is literally just... I can hear it spinning. So let's try this. I don't know the right amount of force that we should be using on this. So, it is what it is. Oh, it's that back one that's doing it. Okay, there's one screw. There's two screws. So that now makes 3 total screws that we have out. It's literally that rear one, we didn't even touch it. That should be it free. There's something's also been getting stripped in that hole. Is that like a dodgy screw or something? Oh wow, we weren't even touching the screw. Okay, that's concerning. Let me get my bit back. So those shavings that I had on the screwdriver were literally from the from the plastic on the side. We might not be able to get this. Which means the brute force option would be somewhat required here. Let's see. It's just that damn screw at the back. Woof. That one right here, the bit won't even fit into it. I don't think I have anything that can go in that deep, do I? Holy crap. Right. Well, that is somewhat embarrassing. We may have a longer bit that could force it. I think we could force it. It's not recommended to force it, however. But in this case, it might just be necessary, so... Oh wow, yeah, we need a much longer bit. I actually don't know what to say because I don't freaking have anything that's not long in this kit. I mean, the next best solution would be to see if there's any other screwdrivers around the area. But I digress. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's no real way for me to get that screw out. The hole in which it goes is just a little too deep for my screwdriver to reach. I used to have a fairly decent one, in fact. And it was a fair bit longer. Wait, can I torque this so it is longer or something? Oh, no, it's not even that. It's like the end of it is like really thick. So even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to stick that in. So this screwdriver is not that good for this. The only other kit that I have is an Allen wrench thing. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get that turned. Oh my goodness. I never thought this would happen for a second. Like, I'll be real with you, I never really thought about that. It's, whew. Right, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pause the stream whilst I look for another screwdriver. So that way we'll be able to continue on. So it is what it is. So the stream will still continue. However, all you'll have is just the Dreamcast staring back at you, which I know if you're a Dreamcast fan, you're not going to mind it at all, in fact. But anyway, I shall mute the microphone and I will return momentarily. Take care. Well, here we go. So I now have two new screwdrivers to try with the really long one, which may or may not help. That's a hell of a long, but really bad as well. But then we also have this one, which is a much thinner thing on it. Stephen Cox says it's Saturday, Pete, not Sunday. I know. Let's see. Oh, this one will do. This short one will do. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get this out. Oh, she's listening. She's loose. She's coming up. Oof. There's still not magnetic screws, so whoever redone this Dreamcast before I got it, shame on them for not. Shame on them. Oh, last screw. The people the fellow that worked on this Dreamcast, I had originally bought this from eBay. And it's a region-free Dreamcast. It's got Bluetooth functionality and all that. It's pretty damn cool, not gonna lie. But yeah, the power supply in it is just no good anymore. It's just too hot. Well, it's not that it's no good. It's that it's a UK power supply trying to feed 220 to 240 volts to components that only normally take 100 volts to 120. So let us lift this off. There she is. There she is. It looks like the base fan is still mounted in there. So that's actually quite good. Let's set this to the side. As far as I know, I don't even like pumpkins, so whatever. As far as I know, this is not a Noctua fan. It's in here. It's not the diarrhea in white. That is Noctua. So we do have a replaceable battery holder. In here we have the power supply all the way over here, which, funnily enough, is only kept in by 2 screws, by the way. So let me take a quick look at this myself. Or I'd actually better make sure I ground myself. I don't want to get static. It's a good thing my PC case is made with the same material as this. Yeah. Okay, so this connector up here has to come out, and then there's 2 other screws on this power supply that we need to take out. So there's a screw right behind the cable, and then there's another one down at the bottom there that you can probably see the bottom left. I am literally so glad I chucked this in full screen, by the way. So let me disconnect this real quick. So that's the Dreamcast fully disconnected. So all you have to do is just pull out this cable and you're almost ready to go. Like, honestly, you're almost ready to go. So let's start with arguably the biggest thing here. So we're still using the same yellow screwdriver. Let's get into that real quick. Let's hold this down. We will, of course, be reusing one of the screws. So this is a longer screw than what we had before. So let's do a comparison and hope I don't forget. Oh no, they're actually just the same. They're the same kind of screws that you would see when on the underside of the console, in fact. But for clarity, I'm going to set them aside from one another. And then the last screw is down here. Let me get into that real quick. There we go. The last thing I want to do is bust one of these caps, or whatever they are. I better use the other screwdrivers, because that head on it is just not good at all. Alright. Right. I don't know how well you can see this, but it's just this little screw down here. If the camera would even focus on it, it would be much nicer. So here we are. The power supply can literally just be lifted out now. So you want to lift it from what I've seen, I lift it from the back, and the metal pieces that are on here. It just has to unclip from the board. There we have it. Power supply is officially out. Now I will set this aside. So now the Dreamcast has no power supply, so that's that. We can also discard this. This was just there to hold the power supply in. You don't necessarily need it unless you're going to hello, focus. Thank you. So my biggest complaint so far has been when I was watching some of the tutorials for this. Like quite frankly, there are some people that didn't mention what those pins here were for. They didn't say that the friggin' Pico power supply would plug into it. But at this point, it's freaking obvious. So, alright. So the screw standoff that's here is what we'll be using to hold down this Pico power supply. So let's get out the box, not box, the anti-static bag by holding it by the cable, of course, and holding it by the plastic, not the PCB but the plastic. So this, my friends, is our new power supply for the Dreamcast, which literally just inserts in. So you see those openings, if I can even frame it correctly, hello? Those openings that are here. Camera's not going to focus on it because it's camera. Hello? There we go. Those openings there are where those pins that we saw earlier will plug into. It's literally just putting it down and then freaking doing what you need to do. Now, if I've done it correctly, that should literally be it. I'm just placing it down. I mean, I've probably placed it incorrectly, but as far as I'm aware, once it's in, it's in. So we're just now going to put that screw back in that we took out earlier. This little one here goes into the slot, literally right here. Ah, bollocks. I hate these non-magnetic screws, by the way. Oh, I forgot to mention, you do have to push down. You have to push down on it so the pins actually go through the plastic bit here and then click into place. You probably won't have heard that click. What's the difference between normal power supply and Pico? Well, the Pico power supply runs on 12 volts. 12 volts, it can be run on 12 volts, on anything with 12 volts, 3 plus amps. It's going to keep the Dreamcast cooler as well, because the UK power supplies in particular kind of made the Dreamcast a little bit hot. So they would output more heat, but the ending of them, the ending of the Pico power supply, which I'll show in a second, that's locked in place as well, so that's lovely. This ending, which, hello focus, oh my good gracious, this camera is horrible for focusing. Oh well, there we go. It's a kind of universal connector. It's similar to the ones that you see on laptops and such. So in theory, you could plug one of those in here, power the Dreamcast, and there won't be much heat outputted. Aside from that, there's nothing really else. Also, we still have to plug this back in, so let's just do that. I mean, if I am doing it the correct way, which I should. No, I'm not, because I'm not even in the holes. Unless it is this way. Yes, it is that way. Okay. And we want to line this up. So let's do this. I am not too concerned about cable management. It's not a priority right now. I do believe it just slots in. See, I am super terrible at getting all this up and running. There we go. Clips in just like that. Now we have our Pico power supply modded Dreamcast. And all that's left to do, I would assume, is just to compress these wires, make sure they're not getting in the way of anything on the disk drive. Put that here. It's only basic cable management. And with some luck, if the Dreamcast powers up, then fan-freaking-tastic. So let's get let's put our lovely jubbly shell back on. There we have it. The shell is now back on, we just have to screw it back in. Oh, I had better close that in case I knock it over. So it's literally just the same as we did before. Take these small screws, put them back in, and you're on your way to the races to having a very nice Dreamcast. Oh, for God's sake. Alright, a note for future me: invest in magnetic screws. That's all I'm saying. Invest in some magnetized screws and friggin' whatever. You won't see much of what I'm doing here. Or you might. I don't know. This Pico power supply is literally one of the easiest mods you can do on Dreamcast. There's one in. I'm actually going to plug the the blank broadband adapter in. I know you didn't see that screw going in, but yeah, it fits. The screw's not getting in the way because of lack of height or anything of that nature. Alright, let's get to this. It'll fit. Drop it in. Oh, it didn't even go in. That's nice. Okay. Yep, that's it. Super tight. It's not going to tighten anymore. Whew. Then after this, all that's left to do is plug it in, power it up. Oh my god, don't do that. So wiggle it around until the screw falls in the hole, and then you're good to go. That's tight. I know I've done a kind of good job explaining this. Whew. That's it. Our Dreamcast has now been upgraded to a Pico power supply. So I am going to shift my tin of brew, actually just this in fact. It's been a while since I've drunk one of these on the stream. Right. So if I just remove the games sitting here. Alright. You know what? Just for simplicity's sake, let me grab this cable real quick. Oh, that's me dropping the electrically charged cable on my phone here. Alright, that should allegedly works. And yes, I do have. What the hell is this? Hello? Yo, where'd this come from? Yo, can you see that? That just came out of nowhere. Is this like some kind of glue that come off the power supply? Jeez! Holy Christ! Right. I have the graphics cable here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock everything over apparently, so whilst I do that, stare at my copy of Sonic Birthday Collection. Or Sonic's birthday doodah thing. Oh, I felt a tingle. I just got shocked. Oh my goodness. There we go. Now we have more leeway on this power supply. Alright. Can I even frame this correctly? Alright, cable, graphics cable, there we go, fantastic. Oh, look at... I now need to configure the Elgato, so let's bring that up. That's now under the face camera in OBS, so which means... Oh, not face camera, which means, we just have to do this. Oh, that's overlay about. Hello? Oh, overlay's back to normal. Right. No, not Elgato, let's click this. Where do I want this? I want it at the bottom right. Oh, look at that! The Elgato was also off frame as well. That's disgusting. Oh, what have I been doing with my life? There we go. Hello? Click source? Oh my goodness. I do apologize for all this beeps. Oh, it's not even centered at the bottom! Oh my goodness. Anyway, on to Elgato real quick. So no, that's the dazzle. I can't click. I'm sorry. Hey, I need to configure my video. For, what is it? Other? Yes, other, composite, and done. So now, if we, in theory, turn the Dreamcast on, should very much get a picture. I don't think we're getting a picture. Okay, that's very interesting. Oh, I think I know what it is. Let me put this off real quick. So the Elgato has a thing on it where you can do component. I may have it hooked up wrong. I don't quite know actually. Let me double check. PlayStation 3. I have to set up for that for component with 1080. It should have given me a message saying that I need to plug in certain cables correctly. I mean, it's in black and white, but whatever. Look at that, we now have our Dreamcast up and running. Kind of. So, right. Whew! Whew! We have done it! I'm sure this is a screwdriver that is magnetized, not the screws. It all depends on the screws as well. We're in a bit black and white right here, but that's perfectly fine. I mean, it's probably because I've got my inputs and that mixed up, so let's sort that. Let's sort that real quick. By me, grabbing capture card. Disconnecting this one cable. Let's do this. See if it pops back up. If it pops back up in color, then we have, of course, succeeded. Elgato, please. No, we're still in grey. Okay, I know what the issue is. Don't worry, we're not stuck in friggin' 19 doodah for Dreamcast play. Oh wow, I just clicked off my thing. Right, this will give us a good opportunity. I'm on PlayStation 3, which defaults to component, or whatever it is. Let's do other composite. Let's see what that brings up. Because I'm pretty sure the composite is what we're after here. Component, hello. No, we're still grey. Well, it is what it is. Whew. This has been 42 minutes. Because we had a few issues at the start, we literally didn't get to do much, however. Wait, this other. Wait, can we actually set this up for like? Did I not have a composite cable for this? Huh. So for those who are just joining the chat, thank you. Yes, you for joining. Yeah. We're currently stuck on a no signal right now. Thanks to myself here. Can we get it to work on any other modes? Because I've ran the Dreamcast through the capture card before, and it has worked incredibly fine. Let's check it for disk actually. So never mind that. Can we tinker with these settings? Not that you can see what I'm up to here. Not that you can see what I'm up to. Let's see. I also don't have a freaking what's his face installed. I don't have the sound here. I'm struggling for things. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. Normally I just set it to PS3 and it'd be on its way. But for whatever reason, we're not getting that. Interesting. 1 second. You know, for me it'd be easier to check if I went over to the display port. Over to the HDMI, I should say, sorry. Alright, so we've got no signal here. So we're on the right setting. However, it's not the correct input. So I would say that's a bit of an issue. So I wonder if it's going to grey it out with this freaking thing. So was it meant to be green? Oh, something just cut out. This is very interesting. Well, we have it working. Can we play a game in grayscale or something? PC, iPad, iPhone, whatever. I can't believe it's not. I can't believe it's in grayscale of all things. That's very interesting. So the test now would be to see what we can do game wise. Yeah, if you know what I mean. You know what? That camera's right off at the freaking edge. I do apologize for this. It wasn't my intention for any of this to happen. Oh, what am I doing? There's meant to be a bit where it just like clips into place. Did we nail it? Did we nail it? No, we didn't, because why would we? It's me we're talking about here. But whatever, at least you can see the Dreamcast. Let's get a controller. Let's get a controller and we'll play games. Alright. Controller, hello. Fantastic, I'm also boiling mess right now. Oh my lord. So let's just plug on in. Stick that away. Plug on in. Oh, we do have sound, so something's working. I don't know why the Dreamcast playing back in freaking grayscale. I honestly don't know. If someone knows how to fix that, feel free to tell me. Because the Elgato sure as hell isn't freaking doing anything. I don't know if we've screwed anything up. I can't be certain of that. However, the only way for me to find out is to switch on over to the Dazzle, which that's still plugged in, so it should be alright. Could be... Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Oh, I see it says Capcom on the front. That's really nice. So let's try this one more time. There's a reason why it's grayscaling. So UV UYYY, the color range and all that's full. So there's no reason for the system to display in grayscale. However, I may just have to resort to looking it up. Because there's meant to be a pop-up for component. Let's see, standard 1080. Well, the Dreamcast's not getting hot anyway, so that's something at least. It proves that this connector is indeed working. Let's switch over to HDMI real quick, then component. And then we'll have ourselves a jolly good time. Yeah, component is still showing grayscale, which to me is kinda interesting. Kind of, anyway. I don't know. I am puzzled at this. Is there any way to do saturation? Nah. Saturation's not a thing for black and white content. Wow, I can't believe this. Let's not do that. Display. Alright, let's see. Let's have a wee look-see. Oh, I think I might have to... I have to close that off and then run the Elgato program. Let's see if the Game Capture HD shows it. Let's see. Oh, device is already used by another application. Okay, right. That tells me a few things actually. I thought I could stop it from being used. Let me look into this. What is it? The Game Cap HD? Game Capture HD. Right. This is a really, really old Elgato, by the way, so yeah, just gonna have to bear with me whilst I do this. Advanced settings can resolve some playback issues. That's a settings section which allows users to adjust how the hardware behaves. Okay, so I'm assuming that's this. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Let's just do this. Okay, this must be a really old version of the software that they're showing on Google. Right. It might just be down to how we're doing things, I guess. We're using 1080p profile. Let's see if there's a hue that we can toggle here. No. There's no crossbar for us to do any of this. So that's what it is. Highest FPS, color space. Let's set that default. Default for everything. Any. If we can find out what it is. Let's see. Hello, Game Capture. Did we just break it? I may have to BRB to get it to work. Wait, I just got a flicker for a second, dude. What is this? Right, guys, I'm gonna have to BRB. The YouTube thing's gonna loop. So, whatever, I'll be back shortly, so don't go anywhere. Alright. Let's get that out of the way. We should be back, ladies and gentlemen. We should be back. Hello world, how are you all doing tonight? I am now la full screen. I'm also over to the left a little bit too much, I think. Whoop. I wonder if it's going to show the bottom of, like, how far can I push this? Am I going to be like a bottomless thing or whatever? Alright, so we now have the Dreamcast in colour. One of the combinations that I had put in beforehand was in fact correct. So, go me. However, I didn't give it enough time to load up the setting, so that's also on me. I'm also a very sweaty boy tonight, so there's that. Right, so we're going to put this Dreamcast off, we're going to put it back in its place to my left, which is over this way for you guys. So, 1 second. It does, however, mean turning the Dreamcast off real quick, and then replacing the power supply. Let me put me off real quick. You don't need to see me getting up or anything. So don't worry yourself, I am still here. Alrighty, I am super close. Oh wow, the springs are just rubbing against my monitor tonight. That was never good. However, I have to be wary, my capture card may end up falling, so there is that. I didn't entirely plan this out, so we are kind of winging it at this point. Nice! Nice, I just lifted my friggin' stand out. You're gonna hear noises. I do apologise, this is all last minute stuff. Whew! I'm glad of that sort of something. Nice, the bit just freaking off. Wait, what's jamming with this? Oh, it's the. Oh, it's not even that. I hope you all enjoyed that sight of the Dreamcast, by the way. Right. Dreamcast now back in position. Whew! Whew, that took way more effort than I was comfortable with, but it is what it is. Now my thing's all squeaky. Good lord. Oh. Dreamcast on. Dreamcast not on. Okay, something's come disconnected, I think. Hello. Oh, there we go. Dreamcast on. Controller in, and me not on screen as of this moment. Whew. Right, give me a second, folks. Oh, fantastic. You see me all stressed and sweaty and everything. Absolute gorgeous peak GTA ranch. When is this man never sweaty? Nah. Right, let me switch over to my thing real quick. I actually have to put my delays all back on now, so fun. So give me a second for all of this. Face camera, filters. I actually didn't put the filters on this new one, so whatever. My video delay, I do believe it calls for 500 milliseconds, which is fine with me. Whew. There we go, that's about right. However, now everything's going to sound and look out of sync, so how do I remedy that, you might be wondering. Advanced audio properties, microphone, 700 milliseconds. Lovely. Oh my goodness. Right, are you guys ready for some games? Let's see just how hot this Dreamcast is going to get after this. There should be a noticeable change. Hello HDMI. Hello HDMI. Why you do this? Oh, that's. I think I know why. It's because it's not plugged in the monitor. I think. Yes, it's plugged in. Oof. Oh, it showed for a second. Oh my goodness, why am I such an idiot? There we go. There's the Dreamcast. Fantastic. It's all lovely, jittery, fantabulous. Also, I am super bright for some reason. Let's face camera. Let's dip into the settings real quick. Oh my goodness, I totally need a haircut, by the way. So whatever. This is what we want. Show me set. That's not what I want actually. I don't want to add a background. I do, however, want to change my contrast. Oh God, no! That's making it worse. It's not as dark as what I'm currently wearing, so let's see, shall we? So we can kind of color match what the shirt looks like IRL. Hello, brightness. No, I'm just going to look freaking pasty for the rest of the stream. Let's do this. Alright. We should be Gucci to go. Oh my goodness. Right! I'm going to switch over to my input before double checking the sound options for the Elgato. Let's bring that up. Right. Are you ready to experience some Dreamcast? So first and foremost, that is not what I'm going to play because my phone is sitting on top of the game that I want to play. First and foremost, I actually forgot to grab headphones. So I have to grab this legendary pair. So let me just plug that in. I want to experience the sound as well. You're not getting to hog all the Dreamcast sound for yourself, by the way. So we're going to crack on with Phantasy Star Online, but it's not Phantasy Star Online. We're going to crack on with Sonic Adventure 2, The Trail. Let's see what happens. Alrighty. I don't believe I'm getting a sound, but whatever. The software that represents works in that things stuff. MPEG, nice. Oh, there's sound. It's just so freaking low that I never heard it. That's my fault from the last time I did a console. Now let's do this. I didn't even press anything, it's a friggin' rolling demo. Let's press that button. It's been so long since I've actually played Sonic Adventure 2 on the Dreamcast, so whatever.
現在両機は首都上空を南下中。機体ポロとも異常なし。
こちらコントロール。そちらの機体位置を確認した。捕獲したハリネズミの状況を報告せよ。
現況報告。現在移送中の容疑者は。
We'll see how this works.
同乗した仲間が全員。
どうした？現況報告しろ。
やめろ。早まるな。こっちに来るんだ。
Oh, look at this! Oh man, this is gorgeous. Yeah, we're just gonna skip that. I just want to set escape. Come on! Oh, we have to. We have to. Whew. Oh my goodness. Not gonna lie, this is working fairly well. Oh. Yay! Hmm. Oh, can I pick him up? Oh, I can't. Oh, shush, mucho. You're gonna the bin, son. Nobody likes you. Oh. Oh. I am super evil, by the way, for this. Oh, they did not fall in. Whatever. Why is... Wait, that bin is not in the retail game. Interesting. Oh, there's a few different animations here. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that is depressing, by the way. Oh my goodness. Ah, I ain't not having the bounce bracelet. I almost said bounce bracelet. Wow, there's even rings here for Lightspeed Dash, but we don't have Lightspeed Dash. Which is weird, because Sonic had it in the last game, so whatever. Now look, I'm just saying, the upgrades from the previous game should have carried over. Woof. Thank you, Sonic. Oh. You know what, we're gonna put on the actual Sonic Adventure 2 after this. Wait, really? We actually had a bug in the trail? Are you kidding? Oh. The running animation is different. Oh! The truck also behaves differently. It's more violent and brutal in the retail. Alright, there we go. Sonic Adventure 2 the trial on Dreamcast. Not gonna lie, it's still good. Ooh, we gotta be...
Too easy.
Alright. Just gonna quickly chuck on the Dreamcast once again. So that was indeed Sonic Adventure 2 the trial. Hello HDMI, why am I getting no signal here? Are you trying to play around again? There we are. Fantastic. So, at this point, all we have to do is keep playing long enough to see if the Dreamcast itself, from the top of the unit, gets warm. Because that's what I was experiencing before. If it does not get warm from the top of the unit like it did before, then what I have done is an inherent success. So, let's pick another game. Of course, I'm going to be doing Sonic Adventure 2. Let me get this into some particular focus for you. This is the 10th birthday version of Sonic Adventure 2. Comes with a coin, comes with a CD, comes with the game itself, and it's just generally much better. And as you can see, hello. As you can see there, it says 2 days only, because this was only sold for 2 days. And because it's Sonic, it probably sold like hotcakes, so whatever. Hi, how you doing? Alright, so inside we have a very nice sandwich. I am of course kidding. We have My coin's fallen out, but I'll show you the coin. We have this commemorative Sonic the Hedgehog coin. I don't think the camera's going to pick that up. Well, not yet, anyway. So Sonic on one side, and it says Sonic 10th Anniversary on the other side with the Sonic logo. That's a little nifty thing. This has been shipped around a bit. So there is a note inside, which we'll get to. We actually won't get to. So, how are we doing this? CD side? Yeah, CD side. So we have a golden CD and Sonic's ring colors, actually. And then we have the gold coin. Then we have the thank you. What I believe is a thank you note and the history of Sonic the Hedgehog from the past 10 years since this came out, or since Sonic Adventure 2 came out. Sorry. Nice. I've just opened my doodah. That's fantastic. Also, I forgot where I put the long screwdriver, so man, maybe behind me. Well, across that, what will we get to? Right, so here's the retail game. We're now going to go play that. And for no other reason, other than to check temperatures on the Dreamcast, rather somewhat scratch this disc up. The only other element of heat that we'll find from this Dreamcast is the LEDs is in it. Because that's the thing. Oh wow, there's a nice bit of air coming out of that. The single fan that is set up for exhaust rather than intake, but that's fine because there's no other intake in this. Alrighty, we're going to play this for a wee bit, see how things are. Normally within the first half hour or so is when we saw temp spikes. Alright. Hello, where's my save?
Options.
Is that my save? Might very well be. Let me check the other memory card. I have 3 memory units, by the way. So. Here's the third one. It doesn't have a battery in it. Let's see if that has any data on it. It should do. First, the second memory card that's in here does have data. That one has new data. So let's go with that. Let's switch the one. Alright, so the data that we want is on this. This is my save from a very long time ago from when I was a kid. Alright, let's try some different stages. Let's see if I can get E. Whatever. Let's do City Escape one more time. Let's go to the Child World, let's do some shadow stages. Let's just play the game. Let's do the end boss as well. That should be fun. Oh, I just kicked wire.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
And there's lyrics to the song. Oh, the fantastic Ted Poley, or Polly, or whatever. Ted Poley. Yeah! Alrighty. Yep, we indeed still have the bounce bracelet and everything, so this is going to be a much easier stage. Whoop. Whoop. And because this seems to be working, so well, we're going to get bonus Dreamcast content on the channel again. Oh. Oof. There we we go! Oh my goodness. Whoop. Oh man, this is bringing back so many memories. Whew. There we go, 200 rings. How are you all doing tonight? I hope this is worth your time watching, by the way. Whoop.
Here we go.
You know what else I want to check out is the hard mode on this. Yeah. Because here's the thing, right? The hard mode was a fair bit different from what I remember it being when I did it. Because I've obviously got an A on it, and I've worked very hard for it. Not I need to get this a little bit clearer, I think. Alrighty. This is playing way smoother than the freaking PAL version. PAL version, which I think is still a bit expensive in this modern market. I may actually go after it and see if I can pick it up. Because I used to have it before I traded the game in. Oh. Yeah, this truck is way less violent on this. For those who didn't know, there's physics bugs in Sonic Adventure 2's ports after this one. But for whatever reason, the truck seems to become a smidge violent. 2130 or 21,030 points. What's our record for this? I think it's 22,000.
Stage select.
22,400. I've never been able to beat that. So we did Side Escape hard in 3 minutes 20, but you weren't there for that because that was like 10 years ago. But yeah, there's physics bugs in Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Adventure 2's ports after this. So you just have to be careful with it. The truck's a bit more violent, things have changed a little bit. Oh, it's kind of similar.
Yeah.
Whoop. Oh, that's still there. Okay, so this must be very similar to what's on the PC there.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I'm actually doing better than I am on the than I did on the PC and PSP versions. Interesting. Oh. Yeah. Wait, this version still says welcome. Oh, this is definitely easier. You want to know how? Because on that gate area, there isn't the robot that gets a lightning shield. So that's something. Wait, did we just drop frames or something? Huh, that does. Anyway, back to it! Oh shit. Where? Whoop, whoop. We may have lost all of our rings, but that doesn't mean to say we can't restart, because we have 99 lives. I've got 99 problems and this bitch ain't one of them. Whoop. Not gonna lie, the hard mode on this is kind of addictive. Whoop! You get extra points, but the cost of slamming into things. Ah!
Yeah!
Skills! Oh man, that, I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the better moments I've had on this. Whoop. Bruh! Woo! Holy crap! Mate! Look at how well we're doing. Yeah, yeet. Woo! Oh, we're gonna get the speed shoes. Woo! Holy crap! This is still different from PSD version, aka Adventure 2 Battle. Jesus Christ. Can we really do it before 3 minutes 20? Because I remember only doing it once or twice. Yeah, we're not getting that. Oh! Holy crap! I almost thought we would make that. Oh, I hate the balancing that you have to do with this. Jesus Christ. Whew. Yes! Holy crap! You still have... Why is he getting that close? Hello? Oh. Run! I like my rings, thank you very much. Oh wow. Okay.
Yes!
Jesus Christ. We did it way faster than I thought we would have. Okay. I'm calling it. New record.
That was cool!
New record. How are you doing temperature wise? You seem to be doing just fine.
Stage select.
Interesting. So, we did set a best time, however I didn't beat my old score. So, 17 tries? 185 tries? Are you kidding? Come on now. Are you kidding? Well, also I want to check out is if I can smooth the picture just a little bit. I want to smooth this picture up. Pardon me, just a little bit. I want to smooth this picture, comrade. Yes, comrade, I would like to smooth your picture very quick. Why is it disabled? Do we have it set to blend? Hello game, thank you. Oh no, blend looks horrible. Let's not do that. So for those who don't know, I'm changing some de-interlacing options. This might help. This might help me. Let's not do that. What's the one? That's... there we go. I still look as pale as a ghost though, so that's what it is. I wonder if that carries over to the actual friggin' thing. Huh, interesting. That is interesting. I wonder if that's going to affect the input. Okay, it doesn't. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at Chow World. Just have a browser in there with Shadow. I don't remember the Chow that I had set up on this. It's a little toasty, but nowhere near as bad as it was before.
Welcome to Chow World.
You may notice some immediate differences when you get into the Chow World and I tried to raise a wee shadow here. Yeah, look at this! You can do friggin' rolls and all that. So one of the things you may not have known is that Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on the GameCube is kind of censored, so that you couldn't, well, to my knowledge, quickly abuse your Chow.
Stage select.
And that is evident
Characters.
because I tried that on the PSA version and it wouldn't let me roll. So I'm curious to see if it still lets you do the bounce bracelet stuff.
Welcome to Chow World.
So we can still do this in the lobby, but we can't use the bounce bracelet in the lobby. Right. Let's see if we can use the bounce bracelet in here. Yes, we can! Okay! Okay, the definitive version of Sonic Adventure 2 for literally anything is this. Oh, I have frame drops. Okay, that's new. Okay. Right. There's not really much else for me to do here. So by the time you got fully set up, we've what, about 45 minutes to an hour in at this stream. Roughly. Because I started fairly early.
Select.
Let's do this. Let's do Green Forest. Let's do one of Shadow stages as well. I have to keep in mind there's a temperature offset in this room. So PC is outputting heat, monitor's outputting heat, and I am just boiling. This picture is nice and dark actually. Whew. If that's Johnson away on the guitar, then holy crap, you did a good job. Ah! That stupid drone! I do have a small selection of games that we can play. Ah, for a little while at least anyway. Whew. Hail to the you. Yes, did I really? That's terrible. Anyway, this is actually a fair bit cooler. Not gonna lie, it actually is. Now to say that. Wait, what? Wait, oh, the visual memory just still has power. Wait, this picks up your batteries in it. Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. Never mind, just disregard that. I forgot my memory unit had batteries in it, and I was like, why has it still got power? Okay, so the assembly in here is a fair bit cooler. The only other heat I could feel is coming off of the laser assemblies. So you'll get your picture back in a wee minute once I pack away my lovely jubbly Sonic Adventure 2 Collector's Edition. Well, would you call this a Collector's Edition? I mean, you're getting bonuses. However, I do believe research online shows that this version of the game sold at the same price as the retail copy. So you're essentially getting a free album. All of that. I thought it went like this, but it doesn't. The music CD also contains tracks from Sonic the Hedgehog on the Mega Drive and the Game Gear. The same for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Sonic CD, Sonic Spinball, Sonic and Tails on the Game Gear, Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, the arcade game. Hello, that's interesting. We never got that, so any European or North American viewers would kind of slightly be confused about that, I would imagine. So yeah, that's that's your Sonic Adventure 2 fun for tonight. I did promise a little bit more. However, we have other games to be playing. For you see, friends, this is also a region-free Dreamcast. I may have alluded to that in the past. It does have a dual BIOS on it, which essentially means it can play North American games, Japanese games, and PAL games. Don't know why I brought multiple Japanese games, however. Right now, I'm going to jump into Street Fighter Alpha 3. So here we go. Oh, and as a bit of interest to... Let's put something in the background real quick. As out of interest to my Japanese and North American viewers, this is what the PAL cases look like. They look like trash. Oh wow, it's not about this. Alrighty. Actually, I better pack that screwdriver away as well. So, you may have realised already that I've not set a like goal for this. Because it's in my personal belief that this stream overall is not going to do well. I know for a fact that streams like this are just generally not going to do well. It's just what it is. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. If you want to, if you're enjoying this kind of content, me playing the Dreamcast, me tinkering with other stuff, feel free to subscribe, drop a like at the content that you enjoy, share it around as well. And if you really want to, feel free to become a channel member by clicking the join button or using the link in the description. Okay, we're gonna do Street Fighter Alpha 3.
Street Fighter Alpha 3.
Psycho Dojo. Even though the name Psycho Dojo isn't actually listed anywhere on the game, so must pick up a reach or something, I don't know. Register your character to make them available for other modes. No thanks. We have Network. This allows you to play games over the internet. Oh no shit, Sherlock. Final Battle. Challenge the final boss of the game. Let's do it. Dramatic. Fight with your friend against a computer. Survival. Let's just do arcade. This is my favourite version of Street Fighter 3, by the way. Absolutely fantastic. Whew, we have Gen, Sakura, Ropes, Valento, T-Hawk, Dualism, E-Honda, where's my... Oh, not Kami. Where is she? There we go, Karen. Let's do... Let's do variable for this. I actually hope the content's coming out fairly well. Should be, I think. But also, if we're dropping frames or anything, feel free to let me know. Feel free to let me know. Kanazuki. 10 fights. We're gonna fight again. This is gonna be fun. Oh wow. I'm going to get bodied in a second. Woof! Woof! Come on! Woof! Let's go! Ah! Come on, Ken! Stop bullying the schoolgirl. Have respect for your future generation. Woof. Ah, I'm getting bodied! I said I would! Woof. No! You will not! Ah, no, I'm gonna die! Oh, no! See, I told you I would! Oh, there's 2 rounds. Okay. Hua! Whew. Oh, wow. He's knocked me out! Come here, old man! Whew. Get bodied! Oh wow, he's bodying me. Okay. Of course. Wait, really? He's countering everything I do? Or almost. Whew. Look, I never said I was good at this, alright? Good lord. Whew. We can always cheese this and go Chun-Li if we wanted to. Mika, or Mika or whatever, Mika. Let's go Chun-Li. Psycho. And I think Ism's gonna be good. He's here to be good. Yeah, let's go. I don't need a character bio. Oh, we have to fight Ryu. Ah, okay, don't you even think about spamming me. Whew. Whew. Predictable! Why is he spamming Hadouken all the time? That's just a dick move, especially when you can jump over. Hadouken jump! Ow! Don't you even such it! Whew. One of the things I didn't really play growing up was actually freaking Street Fighter. Oh my god, he's a dick! Look at him! Suck it! Whew. Oh, frickin' Ryu! Let that man go with these Hadokens. The overall design of this game is beautiful. Come on. I'm gonna fight this fella called Cody. Oh, he's a prisoner.
Let's party. Go for broke.
Woo. Yo, he just friggin' knocked me unconscious. Okay. Woo. Yo, this man is throwing that. What the hell is that knife? Wait, can we really use weapons? This man doesn't got bodies. Son of a bitch! Whoop. Oh, can I not use that knife? Wait, what? Why could he use them and I can't? Get wrecked! Whew. Oh, this man out here just about to body me. Was he doing more damage? Was he doing more damage? I think he was. It feels good to do more than 2 moves. Okay. Yeah, the Dreamcast is still... Who the hell is this? Oh, Sodom. Okay. The Dreamcast overall is still a little warm, but nowhere near as warm as it was before. So I'm calling this a success. Oh, there's Evil Ryu. Or whatever Ryu. There's a Fei Long, whoever that is. Charlie, Gaio, Dan. Oh. Wait, Dan just seems to be a palette swap of Ryu. Interesting. Who are we gonna pick? Let's see what Rose does. Let's see how Rose fights. Rose is a mysterious woman who wields a mystic soul power. She feels that doomsday is fast approaching. She must seal Bison's power away, even at the cost of her life. What fate awaits her in the end? Find out next time on Dragon Ball. Wrong franchise. Wrong franchise. Alright. Alright, Saga. Whoop. Whoop. Ooh, she does a thing. Ooh. Okay, Sagat. Sagat. Whew. Oh wow, he's trying to body me. That's quick. It is what it is. Look at the wow! Get to fuck with your spam, son. Whew. I dropped that combo. Oh. Whew. Mmm. Look at this man, absolutely try to body me here. Jesus Christ! Look at this spam going on here. Holy crap. Alright, let's check. Let's see if we can change difficulty. What I want to know is if the current difficulty is the spammy one, or if we can make it more balanced by going to higher difficulty, or something else. Because as you saw, he was spamming the same thing over and over again, and it got really annoying. So let's see. Game option. We're only at 4-star. Let's make it infinite. One round. Damage is fine. Speed is free too. For whatever reason. Mode select. It's on. Autosave should be on, by the way. Let's test this out in hardest difficulty. Error save. Oh, I must not have enough save. Save space on this. Whatever. Let's just do this, shall we? Let's see what happens. On the hardest difficulty, are they going to spam more, or is it going to be a balance of guard and then just like super fast attacks? This is random as well, which is annoying. Alrighty. Whew. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, body compass. Oh wow. Whew. Oof. He seems to be doing more damage. Oh, he's spamming as well. That's annoying. He keeps shouting spam, surely you can, and holy crap. Oof. How do we get out of this? Wait, can we not get out of this? What kind of game doesn't let you get out of it? That's interesting. Oh wow. Whew. Whew. Look at him go with the Hadoukens and Shoryukens! That damage! Holy crap! That was a counter hit. I need to learn this game more. Holy crap. Oh. Oh wow. The literal best thing about these games is literally going through the difficulties and seeing what you're capable of and what's the most balanced difficulty for you. So we're going to try 3-star here. It's obviously not going to save for us, so it is what it is. Because the thing is, the higher the difficulty, the more likelihood of there is for spam to occur. Whereas like the enemy just sits there, throws a bunch of Shoryukens at, or Hadokens at you, Shoryukens you a bunch of times, and very minimally does combos. Whew. Yeah, they're trying to do this real freaking tough. Woof! They're kind of at my skill level, so... Woof! I'm getting bodied here because I'm not playing properly, but whatever. The spam isn't as bad here, there's not much of it. So if you want a mode that doesn't have as much spam, then you go for 3-star. 4-star is where the spam starts to occur. Can we not go back? Wow! This game, why? Why do I have to be forced to go into a match to get out of it? Whew. Okay, so that's what that does. Okay. Whew. Wait, I thought only a few people knew Hadouken. This is undoubtedly more fair, going by my own skill level, which in this game isn't particularly high, so... Never been good at Street Fighter, I'm fairly bad at it. So now we got to face Karen, let's see what happens, let's check. Dreamcast is now running a fair bit cooler. Oh.
It all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Whoop. Okay then, let's go. Whew. Okay, this could be a little bit too easy depending on who you're fighting. Well, she's dead. We just clearly kicked her in the back of the head. Okay, okay. Okay, that shimmering effect is really nice. The twinkling of the stars speak of your future. Ah, I saw him. Ah, that's the big guy with the helmet. Okay. Right. So, roughly my skill level is between 3-star and 4-star. Maybe 5-star, that's pushing it. Whew. Woof! Sod him! Sod off! Ah, of course. He's actually winning because he's dealing heavier damage. And he's guarding a whole bunch as well, so he's gonna win this. Yep, he won it. He won it on the ground as he guarded like a friggin' tank. Which he wasn't playing like the other competition. Whew. I would say that's actually fairly well balanced. I mean, the only downside is that out of the, 3 or 4 people that we fought, Sodom seems to be the heaviest guarding character, which is frankly annoying. Not gonna lie. Hello, Dreamcast? Did we get anything? There we go. Yeah, you were getting something, I wasn't. Okay, let's, what else do we have? Before I haul all my freaking cables down. Okay, that's all I picked out for, no, anyway. So, that's the stream. That is literally the stream. The power supply mod was a success. So that's something at least. If the power supply dies, I now know that I can buy a replacement somewhat fairly easily. Which I am incredibly surprised at, not gonna lie. It's just something I personally never expected to find myself doing, in all honesty. So, whilst I'm at it, let me take the filter off real quick. Properties, advanced audio properties. For the remainder, I think for next week, we should very much focus on doing PC content. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bunch of other Dreamcast games in as well. I know a guy who's selling a bunch of them. So once I club some money together, buy a bunch off of them, show them off on stream. And whatever. That would be it. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this kind of deep dive. This is literally my first ever kind of tutorial. How am I going to look at the camera? Is it this way? Yes. See, I'm still not used to trying to look at the camera. Alright, yeah. I hope you've enjoyed this kind of first tutorial. I've done tutorials in the past, one or two of them, but none to this kind of extent, where I'm literally hacking open a Dreamcast and replacing its internal components. I never ever saw myself being able to do that. I mean, it doesn't require soldering, so long as you get a Pico power supply or a Dream PSU that's already pre-assembled, you won't need a soldering iron or anything like that. You just plop it down on those pins and push it down until it clicks, and then you're done. That's it. Well, aside from having to screw it in, put the one cable in, put the lid back on, well, the top case back on, and bada bing, bada boom, Dreamcast. What more can I say? It's, for lack of a better term, plug and play. Plug and play. That's how I would sum up. Also, I need to freaking... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go into my Elgato. No, not Elgato. Expletive VCAM, sorry. Where's my settings at? There we go. It's a wee bit confusing. There we go. Reset that to normal. And I'll just configure what I need to from in here, I guess. It's down. That's the wrong one. Don't mind me. Filters. I don't have an appropriate filter on this for color correction. It's time for a color correction. Oh, there we go. That is more representative of what I look like. Thank you, OBS, for that, by the way. We can also do contrast and make me go like super contrasty with this. Not even close to it. Oh, I can even give myself a hue. That's kind of nice. Let's just go default and then put this back. So, going by what you see is representative of what I see of myself. This kind of time was PC. Oh, look at my TARDIS effect. Wow. Wow. Meow. Doon doon. I am not good with sound effects. But anyway, enough of me screwing around. I've had a lot of fun doing this. So, what has the stream taught me? I now have the confidence to replace a Dreamcast power supply. It's literally that simple. 4 screws at the bottom of the case. Lift off the case. You've got it. Unplug that one cable. Unscrew. Unscrew both screws that are holding the power supply down. Lift it out. Remove that plastic shroud. Insert the new Pico power supply. Get it all lined up and everything. Screw it in. Plug in the cable. The one cable that powers all. And then you're good to go. You just put the top back on, plug it in, done. I hope it's been semi-informative. If people want me to make a solo video on it, then I kind of will. Maybe. That all heavily depends on the demand for such a thing like this. Anyway. Wait, why does OBS say I've only been... Oh, that's because I had to close OBS earlier. Whoops. We've been live for 2 hours, 7 minutes. I never thought I'd be live for this long. The first 45 minutes of the stream were me replacing the power supply. It wouldn't have taken as long, but I had issues with the screws not being magnetized, which is fine. But anyway, hope you've all enjoyed this. I hope it makes up for the lack of stream yesterday. Come back on Monday, when we start off a new week with different content. I'm going to try and start the week off with Alien Isolation. Alright? Maybe some Alien Isolation, then Onimusha, because I went and picked that up on Steam, because holy crap, I am not digging my copy out for PS2. Plus, I want the visuals to be clearer for my viewers. So, with all that said and done, this has been GTArajgaming. Make sure you stay subscribed to the channel for more content. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, drop a like on the content that you enjoy, share it around, and if you really want to, become a channel member today by clicking that lovely join button. If you can't see the join button, there's a link that you can click in the description. It's not the Stream Elements link. You can also use that, by the way. Just saying. There is a link that you can click in the description, and it will take you to the join page for my members area, to which you can then pick a tier that you want to subscribe to, and then there you go. You'll get benefits. I am still working on a few things for that, actually. So, upcoming content, I'm going to edit down a couple of Dragon Ball Xenoverse Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle streams, put some music through it, upload it, bang! There we go, content. Anyway, I've held you here for long enough, so thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you found any of this informative. I certainly have. So, thank you for joining me tonight. This has been GTArajgaming. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you all on Monday. Take care.